Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day, and running around on my lap like a little crazed beast, because she is a crazed little beast, Mama Squeak. Now, Mama Squeak is old. I mean, she's at least 2 years old, and she is thick and still meaty. You can feel her spine a little bit. You can feel her vertebrae a tiny, tiny bit, but her hips are meaty, her body is meaty, and she's not fat. She is muscular. And she's still active, still runs around, still spends a lot of time just sitting in her cave, in her little nest, and eating and sleeping, and then just poking her head out like a little funnel spider. So she's active, but I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that she was good. And so here's little Mama Squeak. Mama Squeak, Mama Squeak. Looks like a fish, but acts like a monkey. Mama Squeak. So here we go, little one. I'm going to put you back in your cage. Just keep your feet touching my hands so you don't freak out. And then down you go. Now, she's been running around like a little crazed beast. So even though I'm putting the lid back over the top so she doesn't get too stressed out, she's going to be running around like a little monster inside of there, which is cool. I mean, it's fine. It's good. She is a crazed beast. I can't stay centered today, and I'm pretty sure I am. It's just there's something in my head going wrong. Anyway, though, there's been a lot of things happening. I took a shower this morning. Oh, and my sinuses are hurting inside. So I'm going to sneeze here pretty soon. But I took a shower this morning, and I set my alarm for like 20 after 5, something like that. And then when I woke up, it was 20 to 6. 20 minutes past the time my alarm was set to go off. And I looked at my clock, and no, my alarm wasn't on. So at some point between when I fell asleep and when I woke up, I just turned my alarm off, reached over and turned it off. So I probably woke up like 5-ish, and in a half days, and oh, I'm going to get up at any moment. Turned it off and then went immediately back to sleep. So, hey, at least I slept, which is good because I went and discovered that, well, I was playing around with this. I found an SD card to put in the Amazon Fire 7. So it's really cool. And it's not a huge SD card. It's like a 16 gigabyte mini SD. And so I was trying to download a bunch of stuff because I found, as an Amazon tablet, it's fine. But Amazon, the Amazon App Store barely has anything on it. It's like everything usually goes to Google Play, and then other things go to the other third-party places, and then it percolates down to the Amazon App Store. Now, luckily, without even having to root your tablet, Amazon tablets allow you to sideload apps, which means you don't have to go through their process and put it in from a specialized store. They'll load it. I mean, the last time I'd ever used a Google tablet with Google Play and all that, an Android tablet, because it was Google, it would only allow you to use Google Play. It wouldn't allow you to use anything else. You could not use anything else. There's a couple mobile sites out there, and nope, it's Google Play or nothing. But the Amazon tablets allow you to play with it and sideload things. So I looked up a thing, and there is a way that I downloaded and installed 4 APK files. Google Play services are now installed on my tablet, and I can use the Google Play Store. So I can now download and sideload anything from any place. It is now no longer locked to the Amazon App Store. It is like an awesome, just regular Android tablet that happens to run anything. I'm no longer locked to the Silk browser. I've got any browsers I want. I've got downloaded all my Google, well, not all, but a lot of my Google Play stuff onto it. So very, very cool. Problem is, of course, some apps can be installed on your SD card. A lot of apps can't. So I went and tried to install a bunch of stuff because it said you can set your defaults to install on SD card. Well, I installed and downloaded a bunch of stuff, and it filled up my internal storage. Didn't do a thing with the SD card. So I went through, and it allows you, it checks, it's got a whole section on these apps can be moved to the SD card. Do you want to move them to the SD card? Well, yeah, that's why I set it to, install them on the SD card first. So it spent like 20-30 minutes moving out like 20 some odd apps over to the SD card. Freed up 2 gigabytes, which is good, because it's got 8 gigabytes internal memory, which means after you play around with all the stuff, is really closer to 5.5, etc. gigabytes of actual usable memory space for you to put your stuff on it. I got like 2 point something gigabytes free because it's moved as much as it could over to the SD card, but so I got a lot of stuff that I can still install, a lot of stuff that, well, I can't. But still, that's only because there's no space. It's only got 8 gigabytes of internal RAM, and then you've got an external SD card. Now, 8 gigabytes, I'm not complaining about that. That's fine. I mean, I don't need to put everything I own on there at one time. I'm just that way. I tend to do that. But is it required? No. So everything's fine. It's good. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. It's awesome at now no longer being locked to Amazon. I'm very, very glad about that, because what happened is once you installed those Google Play things and got it set up, Google Play and Google will now set up in the background to make sure that your Google Play install stays up to date and working fine. So thumbs up for that. Yes, it's very, very cool. And I honestly don't know if Michael Sorenko watches my vlog. But again, if you do, thank you very, very much for this thing. It is quite cool. Thank you. Now, some games don't play on it because the resolution is small. It's not, you know, like even 1280 by 720, which would be like the definition of HD. It's 1280 by 600. And so it's not even HD. And so there's some programs that just don't work. Like there's one called the Blockheads. You need more than a 7-inch tablet, because when I tried to load up the game, here's the 7-inch tablet and here's the game screen. So you only get to see where the tablet is, and it doesn't scroll. So all you can do is close the game. Now again, not going to complain, because that's fine. I don't need to play that particular game, and nothing is perfect, and it's great. So, and weirdly, Firefox is not compatible with the Amazon Fire 7 tablet. Everything else works. Chrome downloads and installs. Opera downloads and installs. There's like Dolphin. If you use mobile tablets, there's the Dolphin browser that installs in those. Went up to use Firefox, it just says no, Firefox, that is not, no, don't even try. Don't even try. So, thumbs up. Oh gosh, there were some other things too. I can't remember about them either. Let me try and remember. Oh yeah, I took a shower. Did I mention? Yeah, I took a shower this morning. And it's a good thing to take a shower. I'm very glad. I'm tired, of course, because of that. But my hair is now universally short around my head. It used to be, because I cut my own hair and I am blind. This eye can only see from like my fingertips out inward. And my astigmatism is such that I can only see clearly right here. But my astigmatism kicks in right here. So I don't really have anything where I can see clearly out of my close-up eye anymore. Everything is always fuzzy no matter where I go. This is my far-off eye. With this one, when I go driving, I can read stop signs, I can read traffic signs, I can read signs. As long as things are 15 to 20 feet away, and the letters are big enough to be read at 15 to 20 feet away, I can see fine, clearly, sharp. But then the astigmatism starts to click in at some point, and then I'm still good enough to drive, but I might as well not have a left eye when I'm driving. Because this eye, everything is just fuzzy. And then when I'm trying to do close-up stuff, like right here, with this eye, everything's just fuzzy. And then trying to do stuff now with this eye, everything's always mildly fuzzy no matter where I go. If I'm trying to read, like reading on here, I have to not try and sharply focus because I can't. No matter what I do, I cannot sharply focus. So I just have to let my eyes defocus a little bit, get out to a fairly good range, and then just go from there. When I'm done, because I'm focusing so close, excuse me, I can't see anything far off for a while, any eye, because they've defocused, and it takes a while for my irises and such to rework back in. So that's fun. One day I'm hopefully going to get glasses again. I'd like to be able to see. When I went in for my driver's license, all my life, 54 years, well, not 54, I was like 16 when I got my driver's license, for about like 30 years, 40, something like that, like 40 years we'll call it, I've been driving with glasses and had to have corrective lenses. This last year, when I went in for my driver's license renewal, I didn't have my glasses. I didn't have glasses. I don't have glasses. But I went in and I guessed when I did the eye thing. Anything out of this eye? I had no idea. But I did a good enough job with this eye that for the first time in my life, they said I don't need corrective lenses to drive. When I need them more than ever. So hey, thumbs up for that. Oh gosh, there was some other stuff that I want to talk about too. But whenever I do things like take a shower, it sort of knocks all of my stuff out of my head. Boo-Boo is over there chewing on things. She's moved her house. When I say moved her house, she didn't physically pick up and move her house, but she used to live inside of the 2-story wooden house that I'd gotten as a gift. I'd also gotten another one. If you've been watching my last unboxing, I'd gotten a little box of a hamster house, mostly for smaller hamsters, but for Syrians works as well too. She's changed that into her house. She has moved her nest into that. So it's partially buried, and she goes over to the wooden thing and then has to go downward and into it. And then there's her house, and then she's inside. That's her nest now. And it's really cool. It is a very good thing. And of course that one, the plans of humanity and rodents gang off to Galley. Because of course it's, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men gang off to Galley. That's the original one, but still. You know, they go often astray, and it's true. Good golly, Miss Molly. I don't plan things because things go wrong so often. I just wing everything. That's the way I do my life. Thumbs up for that. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about accents to some degree. Because I love accents, and I do accents. But I realize it's one of those danger points because it's so close to mocking someone to do an accent, and it has to be intent and otherwise too, because I don't do accents because I want to hurt anybody. I do accents because I admire the way people sound. I love other ways of sounding. I love a good Scottish accent. It's a really good sound. I do enjoy a Scottish accent. I like to listen to people that have got a Scottish accent. It's a very, very good thing. And then when you're listening to people like Jacksepticeye, of course, my Irish accent isn't the best, and it depends on where you're trying to talk from. I used to be able to do a very good Dublin accent. Not so much anymore, but then I haven't practiced a whole lot. But then I'm still just doing accents of people that have got skin color of the same of mine, basically. Now I'm doing a Liverpool accent. I can do that one, but it's still from people that are still as white as I am. Now I can do other accents. That's where I'm always kind of afraid. Because we have other people in town of other ethnic backgrounds. They've been Hindu. We've had various Pakistani types. And it's good, and I like the accent, but because of the difference in skin colors, I'm always afraid to do it because I don't want to be seen as mocking people, when instead it's admiring, because again, I love accents. It's more of a rolling accent, and this one is actually more of a like East Indian accent. But let's see if I can do it anymore. It's more of a rolling tone, that when you are trying to talk, you are rolling your accents, and when you are talking to people, it is a specific way of saying, and I am quite sure it is just the way that you have been taught to speak the English language. And I like that. I think that sounds awesome. I love that. So when I do accents, I am not mocking people. It's out of admiration. Thumbs up. I even have a sort of Latino accent, but especially in today's environment. That one is so politically charged, no way, shape, or form am I going to try with my lily white skin to do that one anymore. I don't think there's a way to do that one right now in this environment without being seen as mocking people, without being seen as punching down. And punching down is something I never, ever, ever want to do. I am down. You punch up. You never punch down. Ooh, 1539. I've opened 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is a range of 20 to 25 because with my fibro, my widower brain, my post-acute withdrawal syndrome, depression, all this stuff, I forget so much. So even though I'm counting in American Sign Language on my left hand, I still get lost. I am not a good pronouncer of names. I'm better than most, but if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. I'm doing my best. Thank you very, very much. And of course, let's see, range. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to just thank people for reading them. Afterward, of course, I'm going to read as many as I can and thumbs up each one that I do read, answer as many as I can. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for having left a comment. Good comment, bad comment, and different comment. I love comments. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. It is appreciated. Ooh, 1633. I'm calling up my Chrome real quickly. Maximilian, thank you so very, very much. And Brady Moses, greatly appreciated. Danny Hills, thumbs up and thank you. Jesse Ratcliffe, thank you very, very much. Rebecca Scanner, I sure hope I'm close. Pikmin88, thank you very, very much. Hazy Queen, thank you very much. Padoka, I thank you very, very much. And Brian Glenn, thank you again. Joe Roth, thank you. Spankchild, thank you very much. Gonzo, with a whole bunch of exclamation points. Subway, thank you very, very much. Christian Gay Life, son of a gun. Wendy Stewart, thank you very, very much. Used Gruber, son of a gun. Spiller Face, thank you very, very much. Dylan M2, thank you very, very much. Gabe Montoya, thank you very, very much. Nikolai Anderson, thank you. And Jose Ortiz, thank you very, very much. I can't say that one. It's all in like Japanese letters. So Dr. Huey L. Mungus MD, thank you very, very much. With Kevin Kobe, thank you very, very much. Thunder Keeper, always good to see in the comments. Thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you. Thank you. And Yuval Grossman, thank you very, very much. Last but not least, Straxian. Good to see you back in the comments again. I always get used to seeing people and emotionally attached, and then when they vanish, it hurts. So good to see everybody. Thank you all so very, very much for having left me comments. It is appreciated. As stated, good comment, bad comment, and different comment. You left me a comment. I appreciate good comments much more than vile troll comments, but you left me a comment. Thank you so much. Oh, shucks. I've got Twitter. No, I got a whole bunch of links. Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be truly beautiful. I've lost track of my hands. And awesome. Thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until, well, a very, very long time from now. After all, slap a few coats of sealant on you, stack you like cordwood down in the basement. You'll last for decades before you go sour. And hey, trust me, hard economic times like this, a guy has to eat. Cannibalism for the win. Once again, human beings, we are a free-range food source. Self-renewing. Just don't eat brains. Prion disease, your brain will melt down. Bad. Laughing disease. Check it out, Kuru. Look it up on Wikipedia. It's terrible. It's a prion disease. Ugh, you die horribly. So don't eat human brains. Doesn't matter if you cook it. It is a folded protein. Ugh. Anyway though. Oh shucks, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to hopefully have a reaction video today, hopefully a game video on my game channel. God, I'd love the live stream again. Everything keeps happening. I fall asleep. Even if it's only just an hour that I fall asleep, that throws my schedule off so much that by the time I'm done with everything, it's like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So I'm sorry. But you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So take care. Have a very good day. And thank you so much for being here.